What up, gamers? Spencer here, and welcome back to Duet Night Abyss. So, guys, before we continue here, it has been a few days, and I have been working on stuff on my own, specifically with the forging of my new weapons here. This one we got like one more hour going into, but dude, like I was able to farm myself some weapons. Um, but yeah, I love the way you just really just farm in this game with the grinding. You don't really have to wait too much. Like, once, like for the weapons here at least, all you need is the blueprints, and then from there you can just pretty much go like at your own pace. I feel like the only thing that feels kind of like, in a way, like I guess a FOMO type thing would be the secret clues. But even then, like, they're still like very rewarding with that, like with the amount that you get. But dude, like once you get the blueprints for the weapons, which compared to like the characters, um, it's way easier to do in my opinion. But yeah, it's like really easy to make the weapons here, like with my ingenious tactics. Here we go, man. Let's claim it. But yeah, this is the weapon that Randy would use, which I want to equip right away. And look at that, we're now level 42. Oh, look, we got a new one here. What is this? Okay, yeah, cool. Cool thing that we unlocked there. Don't know what that is, but we got that at least. But dude, yeah, I really love just like the ease of like obtaining these characters and the weapons. Like I said, the only thing that feels kind of limited is the secret clues, but this game is very rewarding with that. But man, you can really just get whatever you want. Let me go and equip that like right away. Here we go, look at that. We got the blue on him. And then yeah, let me go ahead and just upgrade that as much as possible. Yeah, to the maximum. There we go. Nice. I will be just working on, getting this up with the levels. Maybe I can do it again.
It may be irritating, but preparing before battle is never a waste of time.
I agree, Randy, I agree. Yeah, I'll be doing that, upgrading stuff on my own time, but dude, there we go, man. Look at Randy. He's got his weapon here. Yeah, pretty much happy with that. Like, even like I guess that little ribbon cloth thing. He's even got that at the back of his ponytail, too. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, this game makes it so easy to get like the matching weapons and stuff. But yeah, speaking of that, as you saw over here, I also got it for Sybil. That's her weapon coming in within an hour. But like, I tried to look up with Lynn's, I guess, signature weapon, like the one that's you would see in like splash art or maybe cutscenes and stuff. That's what I tried to go off of, but apparently she already has it with her pistols here. There's like her own separate category, the continent's weapons. So yeah, she already has her pistols here. But then, we can also choose like some other range weapons for her as well. So yeah, I guess for I guess what's the word for it? For like canonicity or just canon's sake? Yeah, for canon's sake. I'm kind of curious, like what would be her canon weapon? She does use a greatsword, like that's her description here. I'm not sure if it will be this. I saw another one where I think it would pair up pretty much well with her skills and stuff. And that's like this flaming greatsword. Yeah, this one here. But yeah, I might just give her this, maybe. If there's no like canon weapon for her, I might just give her that instead. Anyways, yeah, there we go, man. Look at that. We got Randy here with the weapon. Oh man, feels so good. I can't wait to give Sybil her own weapon too. Anyways, yeah, I've done that. Let me go and, well, yeah, I thought about switching back to my own guy, but you know what? Let's play as him for a little bit, as Randy with the sword. All right, let me go and leave the asphodel. Well, yeah, that's pretty much been the first 5 minutes. I've been stuck in that asphodel for a long time because I didn't want to, I guess, progress the story just in case. What the heck? All the way up here. Okay. Hello. Rhythm. What's up?
I thought it would be somewhere like an office.
I come here to clear my head when I'm feeling overwhelmed. It's quiet and there's rarely anyone around. Perfect for discussing serious matters. So, the Charon hunt is a series of murders that took place here in Ice Lake. I assume you've already heard about it. November 22nd, early morning. 5 dead, 1 injured. November 25th, early morning. 13 dead. The attacks primarily occurred in the Eastern District, home to many Charon residents, which is why the case has been dubbed the Charon Hunt.
Yeah, we've heard about that. What do you need from him?
I need him to provide as many details about the case as possible. In a while, I'll take you all to the scene where he was attacked 5 days ago. That street is currently sealed off by the Legion, but I understand revisiting the scene might bring up unpleasant memories. If it's too much for you, we can conduct the inquiry at the Security Bureau instead. It might not be as efficient, but it's an option.
I'm sure with Vita here, he doesn't mind. Like he's like just used to danger. No need. Let's just get it over with.
Thank you for your cooperation, Noctoyagers. You're as tough and reliable as they say.
Noctoyagers. I feel like I have a hard time saying that. The way I say it is like Noctoyagers. Noctoyagers. Like I don't know how to say that properly. Yeah, I just the way I say it, man.
Don't be fooled by how gentle my little minion looks.
Like Voyagers.
He's very tough on the
Noctoyagers.
inside.
Okay, maybe like that. Voyagers, because I know that's one of the words. Voyagers. It's just the way I read it. It's gonna mix me up.
I can assist with your investigation, but we fox hunters don't take on jobs for free.
Hey, look at him.
What's your price?
He wants money. Okay.
On top of the payment, I need you to promise me one thing. Help me when I need it in the future.
Oh, heck yeah.
All right, I promise you. I'll help however I can. Wait. Breaking military regulations is off the table. No murder, no theft.
Of course.
Oh, and absolutely no aiding the Forsakens.
Whoa, nothing like that. Don't worry, officer. We're law-abiding folks. It's just that our captain got separated from his family and might need your help to look for them.
You know what? This is pretty cool. I just realized something. So, not only do we have Snow here as our, like, traveling companion, but now we got the Outsider. I thought maybe he would just be on his own now. But I guess because we formed a team, the Noctoyagers. Yeah, hopefully I said that right. Not the Noctoyagers. Noctoyagers. Anyways. Yeah, now he's like another like traveling companion, man. Like I'm just thinking back to like Genshin and Wuthering Waves where you're always with with like Paimon or Abby. I guess Star Rail does it really good where, you know, sometimes in the story you travel with like at least 2 other companions. Like at the beginning it was like what's his name? Don Hung and March 7th. And then, you know, it switches in and out sometimes.
Got separated from your family.
But this is cool, like I like this.
I completely understand how you feel. I barely get to see my family all year round. Once the Charon Hunt case is resolved, I promise I'll do everything in my power to help you find your family.
Why is she so fired up all of a sudden? I can't breathe.
What is that supposed to mean? Like, I mean, to me, the way she said it sounds kind of calm.
Let's just head to the crime scene first, officer.
Captain, you're really something.
Yeah, maybe it's a
Daring to bargain with a Legion officer.
voice acting
Didn't
thing.
you
She
say
sounded
was
kind of
easy to
calm.
deal with?
Like the words, yeah, sounds
Didn't
fired up,
expect you
but
to go full-on
the way she
negotiating.
delivered it sounds kind of
It's not
calm.
like you know what she is thinking. What if she...
I'm thinking about how to quickly reconstruct the perpetrator's profile.
Shh. She heard us. Her hearing is way too sharp.
You flatter me. Staying sharp at all times is essential for carrying out duties more
Oh, man.
effectively.
You know what this really reminds me of too? I love the, just, you know, with the use of Vita here, like, with him being more involved in the story, like, he's pretty much his own character, you know? Like, he's not, like, you know, he does have his own voice, he does talk a lot in the dialogues. It feels like a normal game. I don't know if that's a weird thing to say. I feel like with the other gacha games, like, you know, normally they're kind of like voiceless for the most part. I feel like with Xenozone Zero. Wait, what the heck? I didn't even realize there were like coins in the air. Wow. But yeah, with Xenozone Zero and Wuthering Waves, like their protagonists, like they feel more involved in the story. Whereas like, Honkai Star Rail and Genshin, they're kind of like, quiet for the most part. They let other people speak for themselves. Like with Paimon. But with Honkai Star Rail though, the dialogue choices are amazing though. It's always like a troll, like being funny.
This is it. Does this street
Clues
look familiar?
acquired? Wait, what are we playing now? Like detective game? Yes, I remember it. Well, if someone knocked out you cold on the street, you wouldn't forget either. But I'll be straightforward. Just be cooperative.
Do you recall the approximate time of the attack?
Not really. At the time, I was not feeling great. I figured I wouldn't be able to sleep, so I decided to take a walk around the city. As for the exact time, I was preoccupied, so it's a bit of a blur.
We should have stuck together that night.
It's fine. It was me who insisted on having some time alone. Wait. I remember when I reached this street, the wind had just stopped and the moon came out. Judging by the moon's position, it must have been between 4 and 5 a.m.
Wow. I mean, I don't even keep track of that, like, in real life. Maybe when I sometimes go for walks. Like, I know, like, when the sun rises, like, in the morning. I know, around the time what that would be.
I should tell Rhythm about this.
Estimated time of attack, 4 to 5 a.m. Did I not just say it, like, right now? In front of her? Based on the moon's position at the time of the incident, the attack is estimated to have taken place between 4 to 5 in the morning. Reflect. Reflect on one or more clues to uncover new leads. Present key clues to complete the deduction. Okay. Oh, X to submit clue. There we go.
Between 4 and 5 a.m. That matches perfectly with Camilla Scarlet's testimony. It seems your memory is sharp and hasn't been affected by your time spent unconscious. Now, about the perpetrator. What can you recall about their features? Even the smallest detail could be helpful.
I actually don't remember. It was like a monster.
It all happened so fast. I didn't get a clear look at the perpetrator. But one thing I'm certain of, it wasn't human.
Yeah.
The last thing I saw before passing out was a monstrous face. Though I'm not sure if it was a filthoid or something else entirely.
A monster. That fits with what we know so far.
The focus.
Is there anything else you can remember?
Wait, there's one more thing.
I feel like I've never seen a game do that where, their characters are out of focus.
Please, go ahead.
The singing voice. I remember something following me on this street. Along with its footsteps, I heard it singing. Yes, that's it. Its voice was raspy, broken, almost like wind blowing through shattered pipes. But that monster was unmistakably singing.
Yeah, if this happened, I really don't remember. I'm just gonna trust his word since, he is the one who experienced it.
A singing voice?
I don't see him lying at all.
No one else has mentioned that. Great. This is a brand new lead. I knew your suffering wouldn't be in vain.
Officer, that might come across as a bit insensitive, don't you think?
My apologies. I was just thinking that with this new clue, we might finally end this case and restore peace to everyone. I didn't mean to trivialize your pain and suffering. I'm truly sorry.
I want compensation for emotional damage. It's okay.
Thank you for your understanding.
I wish I can really choose the funny choices, but I feel like Vita's not really like that. I just want to roleplay, like I
Alright.
said.
Let's put everything else on hold until the Charon hunt case is wrapped up. Since you went to all this trouble to bring me here, let's focus on the investigation and get it done.
Nope, it just went down. System? Oh, all this stuff. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of money. I actually needed that earlier. Cause I needed money to get the
My name
to make the weapon for Sybil's weapon. I was like a bit short on that. Could have done that. Investigate.
About the monsters singing you mentioned just now.
Oh, 3 clues acquired.
Do you think you could try humming the melody?
Sorry, I couldn't do it. Can't get the tune right.
I understand. Music isn't my strong suit either.
I'm not bad at music. Don't lump me in with you. Yeah, singing is hard.
Besides, I only heard it once. It's hard to remember the tune. But if I hear it again, I might be able to recognize it.
All right. I'll count on you to keep an ear out for it then.
Assailant's eerie singing voice. That night, the assailant hummed a operatic tune in a rasping voice. Could they be a singer or simply a music lover? Okay. Let's go explore around. Here, investigate the trash can.
Hey, look! There's a broken weather vane in this rubbish bin. Wow, it looks practically brand new. Someone just tossed it out like that? What a waste! Let's take it with us.
Do you collect weather vanes? That's quite an unusual hobby. I could have one of my subordinates get you a new one, but this is a piece of evidence. You can't have it now.
I was just saying it offhand. It's not like I actually have a thing for weather vanes or anything. Aw, someone actually took my words seriously for once. I'm so touched. Oh.
Officer Fisher, when was this street sealed off?
The morning after the first Charon hunt incident.
That's fairly prompt. Since this weather vane is practically new, it shouldn't have been discarded on purpose.
Could it have been the strong winds that night?
No. After the storm 5 days ago, the Security Bureau did receive numerous reports of property damage, but this weather vane wasn't blown off. It's much more likely knocked down by the perpetrator.
Storm 5 days ago. I'm assuming that's with Psyche? Because there was that whole tornado, right?
According to Miss Camilla's account, the perpetrator jumped onto the rooftop after engaging with her. This weather vane must have fallen from up there.
The rooftop. Might as well check it out.
Did I see the Vita, like his idle animation? He just threw a leaf. Freshly damaged weather vane. The freshly broken vane probably snapped when the assailant landed on the roof. Together with other clues, it might provide more information. Okay.
Is this blue snow?
I've checked. It's a few drops of foxica. When it seeps into the snow, it spreads out like a flower. Beautiful, isn't it? Every time I see these little blue flowers, it feels like the day's exhaustion simply melts away.
Look at this color. The purity seems pretty high. Could there have been a foxica leak?
That is possible. But just to be sure, I need to confirm something with him.
Spots of foxicor in the snow. Foxicor traces were discovered in the snow near the crime scene. However, no leaks have been reported from nearby facilities. Better consult with them about the details of the case to gather more clues. Yeah, there's the rooftop there. Oh, there's a rhythm. What the heck? I mean, let me go see all the clues first before we talk to her.
What's this? Piece of cloth. It feels pretty nice. Barry would definitely love this fuzzy texture.
Let me take a look. It's velvet. Judging by the patterns and creases, it looks like a piece of a stage curtain.
Okay. A lot of this stuff right now with the music, like, you know, there's like singing and now a stage curtain. I feel like this will lead to the assailant being like someone from like a theater.
The only place nearby
yeah, isn't there
with
like a theater?
stage
Yeah.
is the Gallia Theatre. They've been preparing for the Silver Candle Carnival, and with all the hustle and bustle, it wouldn't be surprising if someone accidentally discarded an old stage curtain.
Silver candle
I feel like I've
carnival.
seen someone that is like
that what all the
related. Hold on.
decorations are for?
This piece of fabric alone doesn't tell us much, but if we connect it with the clue you mentioned earlier...
A stage curtain. does seem to connect to that clue somehow.
Yeah. Stage curtain scrap found at the scene. A scrap of velvet stage curtain was found at the crime scene, identical to the kind used at the Gallia Theater. Could this point to the theater's involvement? More evidence is needed to confirm the link. Yeah, so let me see that again. Yeah, the
I
armory.
really have to go there this
I feel like I've seen someone. I forgot if it was from the, when they did that one like showcase when they first like launched the game. I feel like I've seen someone that looks like
Where
they
are
were
we
from the
heading for
theater.
Emergency
Oh yeah, right. We can unlock her.
emergency supplies.
There we go.
I am Daphne Theodore, a medic with the Griffins and
Dude,
the
this is so cool. I got
Hyperborean 13th
everyone.
Legion.
Everyone in the
The
13th Legion.
battlefield is fraught with peril, but rest assured, I'll always be here to provide aid.
That is so cool, man. I'm so glad that I went with the 13th Legion.
I shall offer what
Got matching teammates and stuff.
Here we go.
Are you taking me? I knew you'd bring me along.
There's Psyche.
We're going on an
You have set the stage anew for me.
You have set the stage anew for me. Would this be the guy? Would he be related? I think this is the one I'm talking about. Fantasio. I mean, that sounds like very much like a stage name.
Where?
weapons, supplies.
Yeah, I don't think anyone
power-
else really matches up. I'm gonna guess later on we will meet Fantasio. This seems like his kind of story. Forgot how we parkour up. I feel like I like everything about this game with the movement, except for that wall climb. It's not the greatest.
This is it. The break aligns perfectly. Judging by the bending on the base, apparently it was not blown off by the wind. It was struck with force. And based on the angle of bending, we can deduce the direction the perpetrator fled.
Bent weather vane base points southwest. The vane's base is bent toward the southwest. Together with other clues, it may provide more information. And then I believe... Is that really it? Yeah. That's all the yellow markers. Alright, let's go ahead and talk with Rhythm here.
The Foxica. There's something I need to ask, just to clarify. When you encountered the perpetrator, did you notice any strange smells? Something sharp and unpleasant? Like a mix of 80% paint and 20% moldy bread.
What?
Sorry, I'm not great with analogies.
What kind of smell is that supposed to be?
I mean, I know what she's saying. It's just a weird analogy.
I'm not sure what you mean, but now that you mention it, I do remember being hit by a sharp, acrid smell when the perpetrator lunged at me. Oh, so you think this Foxica might have come from the perpetrator?
Exactly. The Foxica produced by the Aeola pile is mixed with irritant gases. If you noticed a strong smell at the time, it likely means the perpetrator was covered in a large amount of Foxica. And these blue flowers must be traces of it dripping from its body. There are only a few places in Ice Lake where someone could come into contact with that much Foxica. Combine this with the other clues, and we should be able to narrow down the perpetrator's hideout.
Assailants heavily stained with Foxicor. You recall a pungent scent clinging to the assailant. Clear evidence of heavy Foxicor contamination. Very few sites in Ice Lake could account for such levels. Cross-reference with other clues to narrow it down. Okay. Clues. LBR to the deuce. Okay, so we gotta choose one more, I guess, with this one. This is 2 out of 3. So let's see. Which way did the assailant flee? Yeah, there's the bent thing. Oh, we gotta choose 2? Oh. Look at that. Wait, that was some like Danganronpa stuff there. Interesting. I think we got that one done, right? I mean, I might as well just choose them all. I mean, yeah, right now when it comes to the clues, it's very much like straightforward, I would imagine. Doesn't seem like it's that hard to... Oh, clues missing? Okay, I'm sure like there's like new waypoints now on the map, right? And new clue unlocked. Or am I supposed to deduce even more when it comes to this? Okay, there we go, yeah. I think that's like the final deduction thing when it comes to that.
That's right. You saw it too. The perpetrator fled southwest.
If you already know that, why hasn't the escort gone over there to search?
We're short on manpower, and our intel is incomplete. We've been systematically combing through the factories, residences, and schools in the southwest, but the sheer scale of the area has made progress slow. So far, there's been no major breakthrough. To be honest, it's just me and a few of my subordinates working on this case. And one of them was killed by that perpetrator. He was among the victims on November the 25th. When we found him, all his internal organs had been crushed,
All right.
like dough flattened under a rolling pin.
My condolences.
Catching the perpetrator is the only way to honor him and deliver true justice and closure to all. But we haven't found that monster yet. I've requested reinforcements from my superiors multiple times, but my applications keep getting denied. Or rather, they say I need to pinpoint the perpetrator's exact hideout before my request can be approved.
Let me guess. It happened in a Charon neighborhood, and the monster isn't headed for the inner city. So your superiors just don't care, right?
I wouldn't dare make such assumptions.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Then let's pick up the pace and help Officer Fisher.
You know, we've
solve
seen
this
like
case
even
as quickly
back in
as
the Moore
possible.
story with that one guy.
Thank you so much.
Like he doesn't like the Charons. Extended search zone in the southwest, factory home school. The assailants fled southwest, an area dense with home schools and factory. In a factory, Rhythm's investigation has stalled, as the area is too broad without further leads. Most clues are needed to narrow the search.
Looks like that's about it. I don't think we'll find any more clues around here.
I apologize on behalf of the escort. The fact that such a heinous crime occurred in the outer city is a failure on our part.
Officer Fisher, you weren't in charge of this area before, right? Did you just get reassigned here recently?
That's correct. I used to work on different tasks in the Western District. I was promoted to Warrant Officer last month and reassigned here to oversee the safety of the Eastern District.
No wonder we haven't seen you before. You come off as very different from the other soldiers, Officer Fisher.
That is pretty cool, because what if like in the future we get more 13th, I forgot, was it 13th? No, 6th Legion soldiers, and I can make a party with her.
Different?
Uh-huh. The escort soldiers usually don't care about what happens to Charons. But you seem to care. And you try really hard to protect everyone.
Trying hard to protect everyone.
The Filthoid is highly dangerous. Although it's ceased attacking, it may only be in temporary dormancy. Return to the city immediately. The escort will take it from here.
Snap out of it. I should focus on the clues at hand for now.
All right. Deduce again. I guess we can do this. To the theater. Or now we can do this. Reflect. Oh. We gotta choose the right combination. There we go. If you see that face, that means it's correct. There we go. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this a lot. Let's go and talk to Rhythm again.
Based on the clues we have, there are 2 locations that stand out.
The factory area in the southwest and the Gallia Theatre.
Looks like we've come to the same conclusion. Thank you for what you've done for the city. The information you've provided has been invaluable. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to narrow things down so quickly.
But there are 2 places. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people.
I'll take the factory area. It might be easier for a Legion officer to investigate that place than civilians, and I have some old acquaintances there.
Don't tell me you used to work there.
Yes, when I was little. I did odd jobs there for quite a long time.
Ha! To think you climbed all the way here. It couldn't have been easy. Though, never mind. Let's get going too, Captain.
Alright, we'll do. Where do we go next? Over there. Wait, oh. I got kind of scared about these guys, like, blocking off. I thought I was, like, restricted. But no, that's their, like, pretty much their... What do you call those again? Like, I guess the caution tape or something? Yeah, sorry, cat. I can't find you right now. The Jerry cat or whatever. That quest. Alright. And here's the theater. Oh wow, it's a separate zone. Okay. Observe. The Silver Candle Carnival will proceed as scheduled at the Gallia Theater. Participants are encouraged to prepare their finest attire and select the role they wish to embody. Let us set aside professions, races, and conflicts and gather under the Emperor's grace. Together, we shall bask in His Majesty's benevolence and proclaim, all glory to our Emperor.
Hey,
Ooh.
you folks over there. The show hasn't started yet.
This is it, right? I just want to make sure this is part of the main quest. Yeah, main quest, The Lost Child. Yeah, this is a cool, like, change of scenery now. Get the theater. Alright.
Oh, it's you. Outsider.
Director Perch. Still going strong, I see. How have you been?
Just drop the pleasantries. You're not exactly the type to hang around places like this. What do you want?
I'm here on a job. It's about the Charon hunt.
Oh, that case everyone's talking about. Do whatever you want. Just don't disturb the Magic Flute Troop's rehearsals.
Seriously? You're still rehearsing? I mean, it's a huge case with many fatalities. If the murderer is among you, you're all in grave danger.
I like how she's saying to not disturb, but like we're talking so loudly, you can hear the echo in this big room.
For a performer, completing a performance is the ultimate expression of life. More brilliant and radiant than life itself. Denying them the stage is a greater tragedy than death. Everyone, get ready. The third rehearsal of the day starts in 5 minutes.
Ugh, she's really not making this easy.
Let's split up and ask around. At least she didn't stand in the way of our investigation.
Scene 3's lighting needs fixing. We're simulating...
I thought that was Fantasio for a second. I'm just waiting to see him, because I feel like I would see him here. When do you think we'll meet him?
Dennis. Curtain's
Alright.
just days away.
Hello, props master.
Excuse me. May I ask?
15 flower crowns, check. 9 pairs of riding boots, check. All right, inventory's done. Now, who are you? What do you want?
Can you tell if this piece of fabric is from the theatre?
The stitching is a mess, and the pattern's just as bad. Gallia Theatre would never use something this shoddy. Who sent you? Are you some tabloid hack trying to smear our theatre?
Whoa, calm down. We're not tabloid hacks. We found this at the Charon Hunt crime scene and just wanted to get some information.
Now you're accusing us of being involved in a murder case. You filthy tabloid hack.
One more thing about tabloid hack, and I'll shove this dirty rag straight from the rubbish bin down your throat. Now we'll just be normal. He told you we're not tabloid hacks.
We're assisting the escort in investigating the Charon Hunt case. This velvet cloth was found at the crime scene, and we need your cooperation to verify its origin.
The escort? All right. Guess I was too sensitive. Sorry about that. Ever since that incident 2 years ago, tabloid hacks have been spreading rumors about the troupe, calling us a fraud. It was so bad that the director fell ill and couldn't get out of bed for weeks.
Jeez.
Anyway, this fabric is definitely not ours. The props inventory is right over there. Check it yourself if you don't believe me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Hey, you little punks! Put those wigs back on the mannequins when you're done. Get back here! I swear I'll sew those wigs onto your scalps!
Okay. Apparently we can collect all this. Like a lot of stuff. How do I do it again? Wasn't there a collect all button? I guess not. I just want to do the collect all if it was there. I thought I saw it there. Oh wait, hold on. Check the props log. And that's it over here. They need to bring food. Alright. I'll just take that. Violetta. Yeah, I don't feel like reading, guys. I just wanna, you know, just keep going with the story.
By candlelight.
Your throat is too tense. Relax. Let your mouth open fully and let your breath carry your voice. Place the sound further back. Imagine projecting it to a single point at the back of your head.
Sorry, Miss Violetta. I'll try again.
Even after all this time on tour, this child still hasn't made much progress. I suppose not everyone can be like Parsifal, blessed with such a beautiful voice.
Hey there! Your face looks so weird. Are you hiding something? This great demon king demands a thorough interrogation.
Oh, come on, you can do this. This is the most important performance of the year.
Bro, the
We've
lip
rehearsed
syncing.
so many times.
I think that
everything's gonna be fine. Yeah, it has to be fine.
yeah, if they made the lip syncing better on these like NPCs, I would take them a bit more seriously, but the thing is like I feel like it's just based on like the voice level where if they're speaking like I guess highly a lot, then they just open their mouth mainly.
Hey!
It's like an audio visualizer pretty
This
much.
demon king is talking to you.
But yeah, when you look at Snow, it's the lip syncing is more accurate. It's like it's maybe based on more of the vowels.
Are you alright? Do you need to take a break?
No time to rest. I have to keep up with rehearsals.
You sure? You look like someone who just crawled out of a coffin.
I'm just fine. Everyone's been living like this for over a month now. I just need to keep going.
Then, could you tell me if anyone has been skipping rehearsals? Or sneaking out at night?
No one would do that. Everyone's been locking themselves in here for the rehearsals, never stepping outside. If you don't believe me, check the schedule over there yourself. We'll be rehearsing non-stop until the Silver Candle Carnival ends.
Outsider, what exactly is the Silver Candle Carnival?
It's a festival where people put on masks, dress in bizarre costumes, and set aside their identities and races. Everyone gathers at the theatre to watch performances and dance through the night. For one night, no one cares if you're a Solar or a Charon. All that matters is singing, dancing, and letting loose together.
It's hard to imagine a festival like that in a place like Ice Lake. People here seem pretty uptight.
Well, the more tightly people are wound in their daily lives, the more they wish to scream and let it all out once in a while.
By candlelight.
Okay. Down here. Observe. A thick attendance log that meticulously records every staff member's daily schedule, tracking everything from rehearsals to meals, sleeping hours, and even bathroom breaks. It's hard to tell whether the director is ruthlessly imprisoning everyone in the theater, or simply keeping a vigilant watch to protect her performers.
Whoa! That microphone's so loud!
Everyone, take your positions. The third rehearsal starts now.
I checked the attendance log. It shows nobody has left the theatre at all for over a month.
Wow.
Even hibernating bears get out more often than this.
With such intensive rehearsals, no one would have had the chance to sneak out and orchestrate a hunt. Let's go see if Rhythm has found anything.
Really? No Fantasio? Oh man. Thought he would just appear here. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's not really a performer. Maybe he's just a critic. You think he's like just an audience member that critiques? I can maybe see that. All right, let's go leave the theater. Yeah, she said she was gonna be at the factory or something, right? Yeah, that was cool to see for a little bit. Yeah, you know, with that sliding attack, I guess it was
That was
behind me,
quick. Faster than most
like
soldiers
with
I've
the
worked
hints
with.
on that loading screen there. In that loading screen, I was talking about it. I don't know how to do that on mobile. I've been playing on mobile to, you know, that's how I farm my secret clues and thoughts, and also the blueprints, I guess. But yeah, I don't know how to do it there. Um, there wasn't much to find in the theater, so it didn't take long.
The workers at the factory area are all cleared of suspicion. But I did find this at a motor plant.
Isn't that Foxacre?
Take a sniff.
Ew, so fishy. It smells like frost spines. The asphodel just had a batch delivered a couple of days ago. I spent hours gutting and cleaning them.
Huh. Button Mushroom, you must be a great ballerina. We should have had you perform back at the theater.
Ballerina? I don't know ballet. Why?
Well, with all the time you spend on your toes bussing tables at the Asphodel, you've got the perfect foundation. Such a waste.
Nah, I always stand on a crate. Wait, hey! That's mean!
All right, no more messing around. So, officer, what's your take? Do you think the workers soaked frost spines in Foxacre?
No, look closer. This isn't Foxacre. It's frost spine fish oil. They just happen to look similar in color. I questioned the workers. On the night of the incident 5 days ago, none of them heard anything unusual. They were so overworked that they barely got 4 hours of sleep and were completely out cold. However, something odd did happen. The next morning, a few workers found a harpoon in the plant. No one knew how it got there, but it was inscribed with the words, "Property of the Fisheries." I also found 2 canisters of fish oil stored in Foxacre containers in their warehouse. The workers didn't notice anything off because both liquids are pale blue.
Are you saying that on the night of the incident, someone swapped 2 canisters of Foxacre with fish oil?
Exactly. And based on the clues we've gathered so far, the suspect is most likely to be...
Oh, Chief Sybil. Can I see the story recap again? I mean, right now it's leading to the fish people. The fishermen. A fisherman.
I agree. Most of Ice Lake's fishermen live in Mistaken, aka the slums. Let's head there immediately and see what we can find.
Alright. Not too far away. I noticed it with the camera, like when it was pointing at those things. I guess that even reacts too during the cutscenes, like behind Vita. I don't know if you guys saw that. You're down, I guess, back at the sewers or something like that. Or not the sewers, but yeah, this place.
This area is full of fishermen. Where do we start, Officer Fisher?
Knock knock.
Meow!
Meow.
Meow!
This cat keeps staring at Rhythm. Could it have picked up on some strange scent? Officer Fisher, could I borrow that fish oil for a second?
Here. Did you notice something?
Yeah. I've got a theory I want to test.
Meow! Meow!
Let's follow that cat. I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
Sharp instinct.
The cat disappeared into the distance.
Aha! You scoundrel! How dare...
Oh, here we go.
Speak.
I haven't been catching much fish lately, so I stole a couple of Foxacre canisters to sell. But does that really warrant this many people chasing after me? Officers, please, have mercy. Give me another chance, I beg you.
Um, the officer's gun isn't exactly known for its patience. Doesn't seem like he's involved.
Calm down. Just answer our questions. Have you met him before?
Someone this sharp-looking and impressive?
Impressive, thank you.
No way. I'd definitely remember if I'd seen him before.
Quit sucking up and just talk straight.
5 days ago, around 4:30 a.m. Where were you, and what were you doing?
I snuck into a motor plant during the shift change to, borrow 2 canisters of Foxica.
Borrow? Sure. And what else did you do besides borrowing the Foxica?
Nothing! That's all, I swear!
Is that so? Officer Fisher, remind me, when was the last time that gun of yours made a fresh hole in someone?
All right! I was scared they'd noticed the Foxica was missing, so I swapped it out with fish oil instead. That's really all I did. I swear, nothing else.
So you know nothing about the Charon hunt?
I've heard of it. It's that horrifying string of murders. Everyone in the outer city's freaking out about it. Wait, you don't think I'm behind it, do you? I couldn't pull off something like that even if I had 10 times the guts.
Situation understood. Theft of Imperial property is punishable by 10 years in prison under the Hyperborean Criminal Code, Article 33.
10 years.
10 years? Officers, please, have mercy, I'm begging you!
If you can provide important clues about the murder case, your sentence might be reduced.
Oh, yes, that's correct.
Wait! I have important clues about the murder case. The Charon hunt you mentioned earlier?
Tell us everything. Do not leave out one single detail.
But you have to promise me that you'll protect me. If I talk, that monster might come after me.
I give you my word. That creature won't lay a finger on you.
All right. That night, after grabbing 2 canisters of Foxica, I was climbing over the wall to leave, and then I saw it. A monster crawled out of the sewer right in front of me. It was twice as tall as a man, had a filthoid's head, a bear's strength, and fire shooting from its eyes and mouth.
Okay.
That sounds like a filthoid.
No. Filthoids are unintelligent and typically rampage openly through the streets. The fact that this creature hides during the day shows a level of strategic awareness. It's avoiding detection.
I was so terrified that I threw everything I had at it. My harpoon, the Foxica, everything. All the stuff I risked my neck for, gone just like that.
That would explain why the creature was heavily stained with Foxica. What happened after that?
How should I know? I was so scared I even wet myself. I just ran for my life and didn't dare look back. I've told you everything. Please, officers, you promised to protect me. That monster, I saw it up close. If I hadn't been hiding all this time, it probably would have found me already. Look, I've told you all I know. What do you say? Please, about the Foxica case. If I get charged...
I'll report your information as it is. Your theft of Imperial property is undeniable, but since you've provided critical intel, your sentence will be reduced in accordance with the Hyperborean Criminal Code.
Fine.
Let's move. We'll take you to the Security Bureau. It's the safest place for you right now.
Alright. Well, I'm glad it, didn't end up too bad for him. At least he was able to even help us out with the case, because, I feel like that is more important than some, theft. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'll go ahead and end it here. Yeah, really happy. How much time is there left for the Sybil Sword? Yeah, 20 more minutes for me. I'll definitely just claim that on my own time. But yeah, man, I'm just really happy with the progression of, just grinding and stuff. I feel like I prefer this way better than, how you do it in gacha games. Oh, wow. Okay, my bad. I didn't even know there was, invisible wall like that. That's interesting. But yeah, it's really cool. It feels very rewarding, my time being awarded like that. I do prefer it this way. And yeah, you know, with the story so far, definitely there hasn't been any combat right now. Definitely more on the, you know, the yapping side. But I feel like with the, you know, the conversation, the dialogue in this game right now with this story, you know, we're not, at least at the very least, we're not like stuck in like one place for too long. Like we're always like going to different conversations and topics. We're not really stuck with like one thing. And yeah, I just really want to highlight that and say that because like, man, I feel like for me the worst of it was like, you know, Penacony and Honkai Star Rail, which man, that one was, I feel like I was like stuck there forever with, you know, the cutscenes. At least here, you know, when there's only like cutscenes only for like this one video, at least it's just you know, we're always like on the move with the case and cutscenes. But yeah, uh definitely appreciate that. So yeah, next time we'll head back to the security bureau, then we'll see about like this monster of the Charon hunt. But yeah, that'll be for now, guys. That's game.
But if I lay down